Happy October, everybody. And today, on day 5 of the kings, the queens of Halloween, we are crowning a king. We are crowning one of the greatest actors as king because we are crowning David Warner. Yes, I love David Warner. David Warner is one of those actors that, even if it's the smallest part in the biggest film or the biggest part in the smallest film, he is magnetic. He pulls focus. And on top of that, he's got that blend of innate acting. With one simple gesture, one simple look, one simple movement of the eyelids, he can convey so much with his character. He is brilliant. And whether we're going back to the 60s with his work in films like Morgan or Tom Jones, going up to the 70s with The Omen, Time After Time, which if you haven't seen it, Time After Time is a brilliant film. I mean, come on. Jack the Ripper versus H.G. Wells and Malcolm McDowell. We had a film with Malcolm McDowell and David Warner. Oh my gosh, this world does not deserve such beauty, but we got it. Tron, My Best Friend is a Vampire, and the film that I'm going to highlight here for this particular clip, Waxwork. Made in 1988 and directed by a cold horror director that I feel like should be talked about a little more in general, Anthony Hickox. Waxwork is such a fun film, especially if you're a monster kid. We're using the setup of a waxwork with each display having dark, sort of macabre history facet, like the Marquis de Sade, or a supernatural monster facet, Count Dracula, a werewolf, etc. It's got it all. And, of course, who is in charge of this amazing construct but David Warner? Oh, this was my introduction to David Warner as a kid, as a little kid. And I was just absolutely just hooked, absolutely transfixed.
Did I startle you?
Heart attack, maybe. Startle, no.
I see you're interested in my waxworks. Yes?
Well... Yeah. In fact, we were just saying, it's kind of a weird place to have one. I mean, on a street like this?
Really? Why?
When we first see him, he's done it up, sort of like Willy Wonka meets Carnival Barker. I don't know how else quite to describe it. If anybody else dressed like that, it would be like, who is this clown? But David Warner is no clown. He is a king. I have to say, if you haven't seen Waxwork, it is such a fun film. It's another one that I think is honestly a bit underrated. Do people not like fun? Do you not like monsters? I think, and Hickox, a lot of his work has this sort of, this zest about it. He was a very kinetic director. You know, between this, its sequel, which has Bruce Campbell in a small part, so that's always fun. No David Warner, though, alas.
Kill the wimp.
But getting back to David Warner, him as a villain, and he played a lot of villains, including actual Nazis, so he's done a lot of the villains. But his villains are always what you want in a villain. They are cunning, they are perceptive, they are coldly accurate. But even when he's not playing villain, he can do... I think David Warner's such a great actor, he could do anything. I mean, even when it's like a small appearance in like a Doctor Who episode where he's just playing this older man with this little Walkman listening to Ultravox's Vienna.
Ultravox, I bloody love them.
And singing along. It's, you realize actors and artists like David Warner are what make life living. And that might sound like an exaggeration, but it's not. It's not. Anytime, like, if the world is weighing on you, and the world weighs on all of us in so many ways, so many times, look at all these great artists that we've had in the past, present, and that we'll get in the future. And you realize that's always the silver lining. That's always the sun breaking through the clouds. And David Warner is an absolute ray of light. And sir, we love you. Thank you for your tremendous work. And if you haven't, watch Waxwork. It's a great film for Halloween, and you get to see David Warner in so many great ensembles and just being handsome rat bastard. It's amazing. In the meantime, guys, stay spooky.
You from another time? From our future? Clara?
Yes.
Tell me what happens.
I can't.
Well, I need to know.
I'm not allowed.
No, please.
I can't.
Ultravox, do they split up?
Funny. You're funny.